Question 27, method 1. So this one is about the straight line. Then when you are looking at the straight line, so you have to think about three things. First one, slope. Second one, y-intercept. And the third one, x-intercept. So you have to look at the information, okay, from the two straight lines. Okay, firstly, when we're looking at the slope, L1. So both L1 and L2 get the positive slope. Okay, so for the L1, the slope is larger than 0. Therefore, it's negative 1 over a. Okay, larger than 0. Therefore, 1 over a it will be smaller than 0. Therefore, a should be smaller than 0. So 1 correct. Okay, and then when we are looking at L1 x-intercept, so the x-intercept, when we substitute y equal to 0, okay, y equal to 0, then we get, okay, negative b will be our x-intercept of L1. So negative b will be smaller than 0. Therefore, b will be larger than 0. Okay, circle it because you may use it later. And then for the later on we look at the y-intercept because it will be negative b over a, and we need to compare with the L2. So and then next step we want to compare the looking at the L2 y-intercept, looking at the L2 the information. So for L2 the slope will be negative 1 over c. So today the slope is larger than 0 because it's going up. So 1 over c is more than 0 and c is more than 0. Circle it and then you may use it later. And then for the while looking at the other stuff, so maybe for the x-intercept of L2, so this one substitute y equal to 0, we get negative d. So negative d smaller than 0, d larger than 0. Circle it, you may use it later. Okay, so after we know all the size of the A, B, C, and D, we know that which one is smaller than 0 or larger than 0. Then we can do the comparison. So number 2, you see that they are comparing the B and D. So what is it actually? It's about the x-intercept. So when we are comparing the x-intercept, so L1 x-intercept will be larger than negative B will be larger than negative D. Therefore, boy will be less than, okay, smaller than D. So 2 is not correct. And after actually we know that 2 is not correct, we can already circle, okay, B is the correct answer. But then we can also look at the 3. Okay, so AD equals to BC. When we see equals, means that we are looking at the y-intercept, comparing the y-intercept of the both cases. So for the L1 y-intercept, substitute x equals to 0, which is the negative b over a for the L1. Okay, and for the L2 y-intercept, we substitute x equals to 0 again, we get negative d over c. So after we cancel out the negative and multiply the c to the left hand side, multiply the a to the right hand side, you get BC equals to AD. So number 3 is correct. So therefore B is the correct answer. Okay, this is method 1. So the key point is that you have to look at the slope, y-intercept, x-intercept, and you have to firstly you have to find out all A, B, C, D, are they larger than 0 or smaller than 0, because you may get wrong when you are doing the inequalities. So this is method 1. But for method 2, a faster method. So you can let some of the values, okay, to the x and y intercept. So for me, I will write down 1 for our y-intercept and negative 2 to be our L1 x-intercept, and L3, negative 3 will be our L2 x-intercept. So after that, we can we are looking at the L1, so we can write down 1 times the negative 2 equals to a times 1 equals to negative b. So this is for L1. 1 is the x coefficient, and substitute negative 2, the x-intercept into x. A is the coefficient of y, and then substitute y equals to 1 because y-intercept is 1. And then put the b, okay, to the right hand side, you get negative b. So from this equation, we can clearly show that b equals to 2 and A equals to -2. So for L2, do again. So 1 times the -3 equals to C times 1 equals to -D. Again, coefficient of x is 1, so there is a 1 here, and -3 is the x-intercept, okay, of L2. C is the y-intercept. C will be the coefficient of y. Y equals to 1 means that is the y-intercept, and put the d to the right hand side, you get -D. And therefore, you can find out that D equals to 3 and C equals to -3 by the equation. Next one, we can finally look at the statement. A is more than 0. Now A is equal to -2, so 1 is correct. Number 2, B larger than D. B today is 2. D today is 3. 2 is not larger than 3, so 2 is wrong. Actually, you can already circle B. Final one, A times D. A times D is -6, and B times C is -6 also, so 3 also correct. Therefore, the answer is B. And you can compare the both solution. Actually, you can see, okay, how much time you need. Method 2 will be faster.